We on? Tonight, we gotta start us off. What topic are you getting into? What are we talking about?
Do you want to start with the gallium?
The Chinese gallium?
Yeah.
Well, so gallium is a rare earth, right?
It's a strange rare earth mineral.
Yeah, it's required for
metal.
It's required for super processors and all these things that are used all across the emergent AI industry. It's critical to the weapons industry as well, globally, right? Because they're used in all these missiles, all the radar, really expensive radars, like the one that got blown up recently that Iran blew up. Where was that? Was that in Bahrain?
One of those countries.
Yeah, but
multiple ones.
The $1 billion targeting.
Multiple.
Radar. Yeah.
Two of them got.
Anyway, all those require a significant amount of gallium for all the processors involved. Anyway, it's just this. It's just this really important component for the modern world. 98% of it is refined in China, processed in China into a usable
And we
form.
don't have. Do we have gallium here? Or we just
So there's So there is a ton. Actually, just recently it was discovered. Is it like in Wyoming or something? But there's a shitload of it. But the problem is we don't have the infrastructure to refine it. That's a really expensive process that requires a huge investment in infrastructure, right? And the United States just doesn't have it. So I think when this thing was discovered really recently, there's been some company that's been given like a pretty big investment. Hold on, let me get the dog. You talk.
I'll have to wonder what company this is, if it's connected with Trump. The corruption that goes along with that. There's not really no bribes. Good morning. Hello.
Alright, we got a dog in here now. He's a beetle box. Alright. You can't bark though. Can you not bark? Good girl. So we're talking about gallium?
Mm-hmm. The infrastructure, you said a big company, got some sort of deal, corruption maybe?
Big company? Oh, I don't know if it's corruption. I think that just like, what I was getting at with that whole spiel is just this is an emergent industry in the United States. Yeah. We don't have it. We can't just transition out of Chinese gallium, basically. Right? Yeah. They have it's 98. It's literally above the 90s. The percent of gallium used in the world coming from China. 90 something percent.
Yeah.
So without access to that, so many things get fucked up, right? All the things that are important right now, and even just the whole AI thing. That's the only thing driving the U.S. market up, right? It's just this whole AI bullshit.
Yeah, and China doesn't want to torpedo that because they're connected to it too. They make the chips.
I mean, they can make their own shit, though. I feel like they're in a much better position to just sink all the United States and Israel's efforts for advancing technologically by restricting that gallium. Anyway, the point of it is,
I think they prefer to just economically benefit two steps
maybe,
ahead,
but that's
one half step.
Why would they give us anything if we're threatening potentially? So
because our economies are very much
80% of their oil, I think, comes from the Hormuz Strait, is what I'm getting at. Like a huge percentage of it.
Yeah.
But losing access to that, they're getting it now, but losing access to that, like if, for instance, all the infrastructure is destroyed, losing access to that is an existential threat to the Chinese. Any future aspirations China has to be a great power.
This stuff from
they're building pipelines through Russia. They have access, but it doesn't nearly replace what it's not enough. Like their entire economy will crumble. Yeah, a lot of their industries will crumble.
We're already seeing this problem in Southeast Asia.
But that's
Thailand and stuff like that.
Yeah. They're like, and a lot of them are turning to Russia. A lot of them are, the United States.
The United States has done the biggest blunder fuck up.
We have the Venezuelan stuff too. But again, it's the same with the gallium. We don't have the existing infrastructure. So we can't just pivot to that to cure shortages.
I think it's stupid to try to rely completely on a global economy.
And so if we say, you have to have nationalized industry to some degree. We can't even
It's stupid to start such wars with this, and when we live in a global economy, and without your own backup plan, fully fleshed out plans, to make it quick.
Of course, because
even with all this redundancies you're talking about, you're still going to suffer so much.
We don't have
I'm saying it's stupid.
The infrastructure to make any redundancies.
I think it's stupid
there are no
wage
redundancies.
Wars like these, period.
Yeah, well, it definitely is stupid, but this one is particularly stupid. I think far above just the generic stupidity of starting a
all right, and
war.
That brings us back to why the hell did we get to this war again?
Well, my point with the gallium thing is just that it will make our weapons industry and our AI industries, computing, all of that.
We need a ton of stuff.
So China just has
it's
this
not
skill
just
switch.
gallium.
Yeah, I know. I get it,
like
but it's
1 out of 10 things.
It's just a tool that no one has talked about really yet, and it's around the corner. It's coming. Why wouldn't they just say no one else is getting this except us now? You're fucking everything up.
Yeah.
And then we're done as a world power, basically. Are we going to be able to? It's so
leverage
crazy.
our oil and military might that we have when we're already depleted? No.
And so that was a huge miscalculation. I mean, what China can do to Taiwan.
What calculation was there? Let's be honest. Was there any calculation from the actual heads? So it goes back to I found a interesting quote by Frank Herbert. He was talking about, they say power corrupts, absolute power corrupts, absolutely. But he's like, but I find that corrupt power draws in other corrupt power. So like a bunch of fucking sycophants who also corrupt. Think of all the corrupt fuckheads in the Trump administration around him, right?
Yeah, but all these guys kind of have known each other and been...
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I just found it was like, oh, no one ever, like... And we kind of already knew that. Fish rots and head down type of thing is similar, people have said.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a moral compass that allows for cheating and, steal, all this kind of scamming,
Yeah.
all this bullshit, just
on
robbing,
a mass scale,
just robbing
too.
people.
Not like...
If your morality allows for that, then I think people who don't allow for that in their personal code won't spend time with you.
Yeah. And
then over time, you're left purely with other people just trying to shark and get one over and steal and lie and all this.
That becomes its own game, like...
A bunch of people with knives at their back.
The most ruthless one probably is the head.
Because that's how you survive those sorts of social circles. Yeah. Which is, it's just such a shame that our political system selects for people like that.
Yeah. Well, because the whole point of Citizens
I think
United,
intrinsically business always.
As soon as it was money is.
See why politics
You're adding an extra layer.
Because it becomes a business.
Injection of corruption.
It becomes a business, I think, and intrinsic to businesses is selecting for
profitable, self-centered,
dog shit people willing to trade everything for profit margin.
Yeah.
Gosh, we're philosophers tonight. That's crazy.
I mean,
what else, man? What are you writing down?
I was just thinking of something.
You just wrote down it wasn't $6 million. What was it then?
That's its profit.
Why did you write down it wasn't $6 million? What are you?
You want to zoom in on here?
What are you trying to say?
$8,000.
That's a lot of zeros, man.
So it reminded me of a TikTok I just saw. It said some social media influencer lady was offered. She was neither left nor right. It's ostensibly right. She was just like.
I mean, it was a lady on TikTok. I'm gonna say left. Left.
Anyways, at this point maybe she said she said I was offered deals by both Republicans and Democrats, and this is what they offered to pay me.
For what?
So
what are you talking about?
For reading their script.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what do you think the guess was for each person, or the ratio?
Money, like how much? Well, wait, how many followers does she have? What's her reach? What does it look?
It's a good question. Just assume that she reaches a couple 100,000 people.
Man, I have no idea. I don't know about any of
I'll
this
just
stuff,
tell you.
Dude. Yeah.
So the Democrats offered her $2,000 to read some video.
Okay.
Or a couple of videos.
Yeah.
Whatever their series was. Exact same parameters, and the Republicans offered her $36,000.
Yeah. Okay. It makes sense that the Republicans would offer way more because they're getting that tech billionaire money.
They've always had more tech money. Or at least recently. Well,
yeah, I don't know. I just know that right now,
Yeah.
the wealth gap and who has
Yeah.
money and who doesn't is bigger than I think it's ever been in the history of the United States, and it's just
That's true.
it's just so we don't have a democracy. I mean,
No, not at all,
because when you have
That's what I was saying. Like the founding fathers, at
Elon
this
Musk,
point would
who's
say,
a trillionaire, evidently,
you need to do a revolution.
he has more money than entire governments. If he wants to pay somebody $36,000 to say 8 words, he doesn't have to think at all about it. He can just he makes more money than that per second, probably. You know?
Yeah, it's insane.
So
to have all that money and be such a fucking loser.
yeah, it is crazy how much of a fucking loser. He can't hire a coach to help him be a little bit cooler.
Yeah.
He's such a fucking idiot, dude. Well, I mean, that's the thing about a guy like that. I guess the ego is so crazy that he doesn't know that he's a loser. He thinks he's the coolest dude on earth and everybody else is fucking retarded.
Yes.
You know, that's what he thinks.
He saw this video, he'd call us pedophiles and pieces of shit.
No, because we would easily switch if he offered to fucking bankroll our shit and pay for Cocker's Blade 2 or whatever. Yeah, yo, Elon's actually pretty sick. You know, he turned down the island invitations. Did you know?
Oh yeah, he turned them down. He turned them down, not Jeffrey.
He turned them down. He was the one. He was a true genius and a true patriot.
Yeah,
at a
he's
time
a
when many
true
people
high socialite, not like that pedophile.
I mean, Elon is basically. He's Tony Stark in real life. It's pretty cool. And we're so lucky that he's American. You know, that he believes in real American values and all this. And that.
This guy would suck Tony Stark, aka Elon Musk's cock, better than he would.
Elon Stark.
Better than the congressman would.
Tony Musk.
Better than the congressman would suck Israel's.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Which congressman are we talking about? Randy
Graham,
Fine, Lindsey Graham. Whew, I think that's a high fucking bar, bro. Lindsey Graham probably fingers the butthole. He probably. We don't know what he's doing to the Israeli.
He's doing anything and everything. Yeah. He's bringing a whole crew to suck that dick. Whew, okay, so the war is going poorly.
Doing tricks on it.
What last I saw was, what are we on, 24 hours almost now that Trump issued his threat?
Oh yeah, the
power plants.
He's gonna bomb the power plant, starting with the biggest one first. So that's just a clear war crime, right? Already. It's an insane fucking thing to say.
Yeah. So that would make the whole war go much worse, because then Iran will start just hitting all the fucking power plants too. Oh, Iran did hit apparently Israel's Dimona secret nuclear research facility, which is hilarious because that is tit for tat. That should be the first thing they should have hit.
Well,
if they knew they could.
So that the city is away from the actual nuclear facility, and so they purposefully avoided the facility and hit targets in the city, because I think what they're trying to say is if you hit our nuclear stuff, this is gonna get hit. The big one's gonna get hit. And it's gonna be a fucking problem.
They didn't actually hit the research facility. They hit
correct. Yes.
Well, that's kind of fucked.
I think they did that on purpose because they were really trying hard not to.
Maybe they were hitting the civilians who worked there.
I don't know. I mean, because all the military personnel, all the intelligence people, all the scientists live in the town.
Yeah, there you go. And we killed how many hundreds or thousands of their
being a physicist in Iran is maybe the most dangerous job on earth, dude.
Whew. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, the economics of that is going horrible.
But
and so he's unsanctioned their oil now too.
Yeah.
And some Russian oil too, basically.
He took sanctions off Russian oil.
So basically, we're doubling.
We're bankrolling the enemy force. I mean,
because we're so weak.
Even if you're against this war, you still are looking at it as an American with, what's the emotion? Because we're certainly the bad guys here, but at the same time, do we not have a brain in the room? I mean, this is such bullshit.
Well, there's a bunch of sycophants.
Why? So we started this war. We're in it. We shouldn't be in it. We should leave immediately. But Russia is our enemy. Iran is our enemy. Why are we paying them?
They're enemies now. What if we make a new deal with them?
Oh well, we should. We should give them Trump. We should give them this whole administration and say sorry. We fucked up. They fucked up. Make videos with them. We don't care. We'll celebrate.
What about Israel? They're not gonna let them do anything.
Well, Israel, we're not responsible for them anymore. Whatever you guys work out, you work out.
That's probably what they can do.
Let you guys.
We're gonna sanction them for having 40 to 80 nuclear weapons, maybe 150.
Yeah, and Israel, you know, you guys have
Unknown,
nukes. If you want to use one, guess what? Everybody else is going to nuke you. So,
And you want the Samson option? Well, you're going to get nuked first, actually. Everybody's going to work against you. That's not going to work because how many Israeli citizens are going to go through with that?
How many?
Because they're not.
Yeah, what
countries
countries?
Are stupid, but at least 25%.
Without the United States support, what country is going to come to the aid of Israel? Are they going to worm their way into Chinese government?
Germany.
Dude, no.
Yeah, that'll fall off in the US.
Yeah, if the US kicks it, Europe's not going to take up the Israeli mantle. Fuck no. You know?
Yeah, nobody.
But what you said about Iran hitting back at power plants,
yeah,
they also specifically said desalination plants.
Well, they already hit one.
I know, but if Trump bombs their biggest power plant, starts going after civilian infrastructure, like that energy infrastructure, what they've been doing is just kind of, I think, warning shots, saying, you know, we can do this and we're willing to. So, you know, please don't take the next step that requires us to do this.
That Iran is willing to do this, or the U.S.?
Huh?
Who's next step?
What?
I'm sorry, I missed what
you
said.
Take that shit out your ear. It's
No.
fucking you up, dude.
It's not fucking me
It
up.
is.
No,
What are
it's
you
not.
jamming to?
You don't need to know that.
Tell me
That's a need to know.
Tell me what you're jamming to.
Israeli music.
Shut the fuck up. Are you jamming to Modest Yahoo while we're talking shit about Israel? You fucking traitor, dude. This guy's a traitor.
Listen to some Hans Zimmer.
You know who Modest Yahoo is.
I've heard of him, but I don't really remember who he is. I don't know what he looks like or anything. He's hot.
You used to listen to him.
You used to listen to him more.
No, you used to like him.
No, not really.
Yes, you did. It was when you were in your Keller Williams phase.
I was never in a Keller Williams
You
phase.
were.
You're talking about yourself again.
You were in a Keller Williams phase. You used to drive around and blast that.
That's you.
No.
That's literally you.
No, not at all.
GOP right here.
And you loved.
Grand old projector, right?
And you loved Modest Yahoo.
In your Jeep Wagoneer.
And you loved String Cheese Incident.
No, I fucking hated all those people, actually. I was like, oh, one or two of those songs are okay. And I was like, what, this is all you listen to? They're not that good.
String Cheese Incident? I never liked String Cheese Incident.
And I was like, that's what I'm saying, like one or two of their songs.
Who likes? Some people loved them. That's one I never liked. I never liked them. I never liked Dave Matthews. Couldn't get into it.
I thought Dave Matthews was okay.
I could
but
never
he was
get
also
into
kind
it.
of annoying.
I'm not saying it sucks or anything. I personally
There were
could
several
never
Dave
get
Matthews
into it.
songs that I could appreciate. But like the super fans, I was just like,
Yeah, I don't get it.
yeah. Well, it's the same for Fish too, though.
Exactly.
Fish super fans. I was like, bro, I'll go to the concert because it's like
It's
what
chill.
everybody's going to go.
Yeah, it's
do.
chill music. And
But I was
fun.
never a super fan.
Yeah, the super fandom is strange. What's another super, like the Dead has crazy super fandom. The
I
Grateful
mean,
Dead.
nowadays it's all the Taylor Swift and Beyonce.
Oh
and
god, yeah,
shit like
it's so
that.
much grosser than Fish super fandom though.
Yeah,
Because
it's
just
not about
raw,
musicality.
It's just raw
it's more shallow.
materialism. Yeah,
it's not purely raw materialism.
I don't know about that.
It's like more shallow, like made for women lyrics that like draw people into it. They can project themselves onto it.
Yeah,
An
but
empty box of sorts.
I guess, yeah.
It's not unspecific. I mean, you could say the same thing about like Fish though, because it's like piss in your head lyrics. The
Piss in
lyrics
your head, your lyrics, yeah, spaghetti lyrics. It's
yeah,
bullshit.
yeah. They don't.
You're
write
supposed
them.
to be on a lot of drugs when you listen
Yeah,
to them. Yeah, you're making
exactly.
music for like highly drugged people.
Yeah, it's just about like jamming and feeling the music. Don't hurt my mellow, bro.
But that's, I think, infinitely better because they enjoy making music and they make music live and they're actually musicians.
Yeah.
And what they're doing is a genuine pursuit of expression.
I guess
Versus Taylor Swift, which is just like fucking garbage AI lyric nonsense. I'm sorry, it's fucking trash. You know? And she's a fake bitch and she's just, she's the embodiment of just pure materialism.
Yeah. I don't
And she's, first of all, she's ugly. She's a fucking, I'm tired of people thinking she's hot.
I wouldn't say she's
Okay,
hot.
she's
I would
rich.
say
She's a
she's
fucking
ugly,
hag.
dude.
She's disgusting.
I'd give her like a 6 at best.
She's disgusting, dude. I'd give her a 3.
Okay.
She's a dog. Have you seen pictures of her in like a bathing suit? First of all, not attractive at all. Her face is fucking crazy.
Her face is never
You've seen
been addressed.
have
Her
you
face is kinda
seen
pinched
the
a little too
because
much.
she has crazy surgeries. And then swears she doesn't. She gets all sorts of injections. You can see
Does she
side
have
by sides
surgeries?
of her face. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, people have done. Oh, yeah.
Is she in the upper left or whatever?
I don't know.
I know,
She
I'm
gets
pretty
shit
sure she
injected
did.
to like make her
Yeah.
face is all weird and scrunched up. That's not what her real face looked like. If you whatever.
I think she made herself look less scrunched up, actually.
No, it's crap.
Like when she was a teenager doing she wore short
She
shorts.
looks like a normal person.
She had more of a squinty look. It's like
I don't
Renee
know.
Zellweger, dude.
You should
I'm
check it
there's
out.
both of these things are true. I'm pretty sure.
I just think that
She's had cosmetic procedures.
She's disgusting, and just
She's
the way
never
she
been-
moves, like her whole posture and
I don't like
movement.
it. I don't like it either.
It's just makes me.
It's a little gangly. Yeah.
It just makes me revile.
I don't like it either.
She's disgusting to me. Yeah, and you just know she's also a super entitled bitch, too. Because she pretends to do the nice act. She's like, "Oh, I'm so happy for you.
yeah.
That's so great." When you,
Oh,
it's
what was
so
that thing you sent me the other day with the
fake
Gen
and
Z?
phony.
The
Yeah,
Gen
it's
Z
that.
women talking
Yeah.
to each other. It's kind of like that, but like
Yeah, but she's
refined
40.
billionaire.
and a billionaire. So why are you
Yeah.
doing this?
Yeah, she's the millennial version of that.
And she does all
Oh,
this
yeah.
petty shit with her record label stuff.
Oh, you would love the people. Oh, yeah, you should come to the.
You know what I mean? So she's just, it's just clearly, so the people that love Taylor Swift, they're willing to, they think that they idolize her behavior, and her behavior is so
It's
fucking
bizarre.
shitty.
It's a cult little, yeah.
Like she's a narcissistic bitch. That's what she is. And these people emulate that in their own lives.
She's like. She reads where the wind goes. I don't think it's truly genuine for the most part. A lot of the stuff, like her charities, she has paid her people well. I'll say that. Like, but she also made billions of dollars. She's like, everybody who worked on this thing got $100,000 or whatever.
Yeah, she made $1 billion.
Yeah, and everybody got like $100,000 bonus. All of it.
I mean, that's cool.
$200,000.
Yeah, I guess that's great, but.
So she pays her people decently. She was anti-Trump nominally.
No, wrong.
During 2024.
Wrong.
But then she let
use her
him use
music.
Yes.
She hasn't said shit about anything. She hasn't said shit about Israel or genocide or any of the fucking most important things in the world that are happening.
Correct.
So fuck
Correct.
her. If you don't say anything against it, you're for it at this point. You do not get the benefit of the doubt. You don't get to say, "Oh, well, no, I was always against that, but I just felt that it was improper to say." What are you talking about? It's a genocide. You can say that it's gay. Yeah. Because it is. And if you don't say that,
they'll be more mad at you for
it means that you don't
then
genocide. It's
no, but that's literally what they'll do.
Yeah, the Swifters. Yeah, why are you so intolerant?
In Palestine, they throw gay people off buildings.
Taylor doesn't want to weigh in on the issue because, of course she's against it, but she doesn't want to weigh in on it because it's such a divisive issue. Exactly. They call her Taylor too, as if they fucking know her.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
And the shit she does too, she makes 5, 7, 20 different versions of her album, but it's the same music. But they'll have like different cover art, or one will have a poem.
I thought some were like actually acoustic.
Whatever, they might be mixed differently.
I mean, Fish does that same shit too. Though, come on.
Yeah, but it's just such
it's
just an overt monetization.
Yeah, it's like only a target for the first
squeeze your fans. Yeah, it's so gross. But I don't think Fish really does that, man. Not like that. The way she does it is just aggressively predatory. Fish will have the live version and then a studio stuff, whatever.
It's not the same. I agree.
Yeah, it's different. Completely different music.
They've destroyed their hearing in like the live tapes. Oh, no, don't lick me, doggy. I don't want your hot-fetted licking on my neck.
Weenie bobbler, no one wants you licking.
Let's see here. Oh, tell me what Trump said on Truth Social. I'm curious what he said.
Wait, he said now that Iran is destroyed, America's next great enemy is the incompetent, far-left, radical Democratic Party.
You sent me 3 things. It was 3 different categories the way he did it, so it looked really stupid.
He said
the far left, incompetent Democrats, but there was like 3 different things.
Yeah, he put commas. He used the
and capitalizations. Yeah. So it's like, well, you're part of the incompetent, buddy, so you can go ahead and take yourself out first. And the Democrats are not far left at all. They're center right.
No, but it's evidence of an effort to actually now pivot into demonizing political opponents. And
well, again,
Yeah, again, but this.
Now that he has more power, and he's focusing.
But I think
he's like,
comparing them
we can't do
to
it
Iran, saying that this party, the Democratic Party,
yeah, support
now that Iran is
troops
gone,
2.0.
Now that Iran is gone as an enemy, this is the biggest enemy. That implies what? They were the second biggest enemy to what you've described as an existential threat to the United States. And look what you've done. You've been willing to go to war.
Through war crimes.
An ill-advised war, an unwinnable war.
We talked about that too.
So now what will you be willing to do against this second greatest enemy that half the country, well, more than half the country if we're going by popular votes, right? Does he not understand that? That it's the majority of the country that doesn't like, I mean, not only that.
No, he does.
Most Republicans don't
he knows that now. Sort of.
So it's just a crazy thing to
he's
tweet out.
He's stuck between a rock and a hard place on that. And so we know now that, like, Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner pressured him into the Israel war. Well, yeah, it's a war for Israel.
So do you
because
think
they have commercial interests at stake and they're pro-Israel.
Oh, yeah.
And who else pressured him into it? The FBI. When the assassinations, that thing you sent me earlier.
Oh, yeah.
The assassinations, that they basically, they didn't do a good job. They didn't do a complete job. This is a total cover-up.
Yep.
And then when they have any evidence, they pivot and say it was Iran.
Yep.
So it's all like, oh wait, so the FBI is infiltrated by Israelis, or Zionists, or whatever you want to call, paid off actors for Israel. Same thing. Yeah.
Crazy.
So again, we have an illegitimate foreign government, captured
government. We're a fucking, we're not a sovereign nation. It's insane.
Yeah.
But Trump,
I mean, I've come around to what you said completely on this.
Trump is such a fucking douche nozzle for doing. I mean, you still at some point. What do they have?
So he thinks that they tried to assassinate him, but there's no evidence to that. It was all bullshit.
There's no evidence that Iran was involved.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I mean, you can add to that.
Trust me, bro.
The Joe Kent guy who tried to investigate both Butler and Charlie Kirk.
Yes.
From an angle of counterterrorism to look at
national intelligence, right? Or is it something like that?
Yeah. To look at foreign involvement, he was cock-blocked.
Yeah.
Told to stand down.
Yes, it's just
had
like
the investigations canceled. Why?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be important to know?
Yeah.
He runs the government agency best suited, specifically designed to do exactly that.
So you're telling the people they should be doing a revolution right now if they have a break.
But it just
they want to keep it democratic.
It just makes it seem so much more obvious that Israel is involved with both of these things.
Yes.
You know?
Oh shit, my little.
And this guy even, I mean, clearly he thinks so. He fucking resigned over it.
Yes. Well, he seemed like a decent person.
Yeah.
Based on his interview with Tucker, which is the only thing I know by him.
I think
he was a right-wing semi-fascist himself too, though.
Yeah, of course, but I think you can disagree with somebody and still respect. I mean, I think ultimately he wants America to be in a better place, and he might have different ideas about it, but he's not willing to surrender. Even so, he's not willing to surrender this country to a foreign one.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are willing to do that.
Yeah.
And
also, he was a Navy SEAL or whatever, so he's probably less
willing to
Army. Sacrifice.
Yeah, he was a Ranger and a Special Forces guy. And I think he also worked for the CIA as a paramilitary.
He's probably not willing to sacrifice his brothers in arms as much, too.
Yeah, he genuinely wants the United States to be greater as a country. And though we may not agree with
another reason why
his ideas on the way to get there, we want the
Spurs.
same thing. And there's other people in the government that don't give a fuck about America being a greater country. They're there to serve Israel.
From Trump's own logic, he would say, don't do this Iran war because it's stupid and it'll only get you killed. And if you're smart, actually, you would get out of it. Just like Trump would get out of the Vietnam War.
It's crazy that we have a draft dodger piece of shit.
Another one, not the first.
Who now is starting a
every fucking Republican, like the last two Republicans have been draft dodgers.
Yeah, true. George Bush. What was George Bush's thing?
He was in the Texas Air National Guard, so he didn't get drafted. Yeah.
Okay.
In the Vietnam War.
And Trump is the Bone Spurs thing.
Yes. Correct.
What about his dad? What about George H. Bush?
H.W. was an actual soldier. And he was he was a fighter pilot in World War II.
Yeah, okay.
And he was like head of the CIA or deputy head of the CIA. I think he was head of the CIA or deputy head of the CIA.
And JFK had a crazy war story.
JFK.
Origin.
Yeah. Yeah, basically every real vet.
Oh, another reason, speaking of this, Robert Mueller died.
Oh, yeah.
And Robert Mueller had we're talking about guys who were vets. He had a crazy military career as a Marine Corps officer in Vietnam, evidently.
And
Super highly decorated.
What did he say? Are you glad he was dead or something?
Yeah, Trump basically called him a piece of shit and said he was glad that he died.
And which was hilarious. Once again, goes to the thing like, well, he found he didn't find you of anything that you could be.
And how can this? And no Republicans did any Republicans stand up and say, "All right, this is bullshit"? Because these people always, we're the party of respecting the troops. We're the party of respecting authority. But then he comes out and says something like this to a guy who put his life on the line multiple times.
It spreads to everybody else too.
It's just so obvious
because this spreads to everybody else too. Like from your kids watching Trump behave to you, like watching the economy get shittier and
from the
it's
head
like
down.
It makes people.
Like you said,
It makes people turn to crime and lose hope and all sorts of shit and just.
I mean, why wouldn't you be doing crimes? The FBI can't solve fucking. The FBI can't solve shit.
Your crimes for Israel, you're scot free, baby.
Crazy. I felt like there was something else too.
There's lots of things we could be talking about. How Israel's invading Lebanon, taking their land.
Oh yeah, killed over. By now, it's probably over 1,000 people. When I last read, it was 900. But I mean,
it's probably far more than that, just because they had to move hundreds of thousands out of the land.
And they're just directly targeting civilians. So it's
losing the world. Anything to add on that?
What
we were just talking about. Israel, like, Lebanon,
the
war in general.
Israel is really fucking. Oh wait, Israel's getting fucked up right now.
That's what I'm talking about. The Mona facility, and they've had the worst nights because their missile interceptors and the new hypersonics and just the amount of they have left.
Don't you kind of root for Iran every time you hear something like that? You're like,
most people are.
Iran is
stop this because they need to take enough damage to stop the bullshit.
Iran is fighting for the future of the world, and we. The United States and Israel are fighting to end it. And
basically, it's a psycho-religious idea.
We can't. I mean, realistically, with destroying the global economy.
Both. You can't have a psycho-religious idea.
Separate synagogue.
Trying to actively carry it out.
Yeah.
It's one thing if. It's one thing like, policy is going to lead us there, like, through a sane, rational course, somehow it gets fucked up. No, you're actively being like, let's be psychos. You'd be like, well, Jesus said treat everybody like this, but because of this stupid religious thing, I'm going to try to get there. It's like you're not a Christian.
None of these people are. Yeah, this is some fake Christian.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
fake Christian, fake Judaism. It's fake.
Well, that's actually an interesting point because we see the way that Pete Hegseth and all these guys. I mean, I'm just saying him because I recently watched his gay ass little prayer.
And his little stupid tattoos.
Catherine, whatever, she's got her necklace. They all have very ostentatious displays of their
fake Christianity. They're fake Christianity.
Well, it's clearly fake because obviously they represent zero of the values that Christianity supposedly represents.
No, they only really represent like the Old Testament worst parts.
They don't even represent that. I mean, I don't think they. Anyway, their whole brand of Christianity is fully fake. It's like an inverted, bastardized version of what real Christianity could be.
Yes, it's been like that way for like forever. That's what everybody makes fun of. Supply side Jesus.
Yeah,
it's been a whole fucking series of comics for the last like
fake.
40 years.
I mean, Hegseth is on his little podium talking about a Gold Star family of one of the kids who got killed from this Iran war, and then he's saying they told me. He said they told me to finish it.
I think for the ratings right now, you need to show more biceps.
And then but you know what I'm talking about? Then he gave a prayer. He asked people to get on their knees and pray for our troops because the Gold Star family said they wanted to finish it. Yada yada yada. He lied about that. None of them ever told him that. So
no, of course not.
But it's just so.
And none of the media, all the media is complicit. And
he does that in a prayer. It's the most non-Christian thing you can possibly imagine. The fact that people go along with it, I mean, bro, that makes you not a Christian too. If you can't tell the difference, I'm sorry.
We've heard how many different sects of the fucking army are.
And I think they're doing it on purpose to completely bastardize Christianity in the way that Israel bastardized Judaism and uses that purely as.
Of course they are.
Yeah, it's a concerted effort to change what being.
We know they have been, dude, since fucking like Reagan and before then.
It's just.
I know what you're saying. Like it's more crystal
clear. No, there's just a full version. Like even with Reagan, at least, I mean, there's some I think, through line morality.
Yeah.
But now
Bullshit,
there
but-
just isn't, and it's literally just it's been replaced with cruelty. That's what I mean. It's like some inverted version. They should wear their crucifixes upside down so everybody sees
Just
what
for
the
the
fuck
fucking
they are.
pentagram, like Jeffrey Epstein's.
But it is just.
Oh,
insane to
there's been
see
more
on TV.
Epstein stuff too when we're talking
Like what?
about it.
I've been focused more on
The FBI was found to have deleted, like they mishandled the videotapes on purpose. So
I
that
thought
they
I
would
already knew
delete.
that.
I know, but it was just came out more in like more documents.
Okay, yeah, just more substantiated.
So like there were tapes, but they deleted them by way of being incompetent. But they knew they were doing it. So obviously they're in on it.
Yeah. we're
Again.
fucked.
So again, our whole country has been.
But they're in on it with all this stuff.
You should come hang out with me in the.
What else do we got?
Trump ice airports.
Fuck ice, bro.
Cool. You gonna put them in your drink? You gonna melt them?
Melt ice.
The public interaction with that is probably gonna go horribly in a certain subset of them. They're not very.
Oh yeah. Anytime ice is interfaced directly with just the American population.
TSA is about as probably what they should be doing, but if they weren't such mad dogs, if they weren't like literally probably gonna wear their weapons in the airports and shit.
Why would ice be at an airport?
Because
illegal aliens don't come via plane. You have to have visas, passports. Oh, they're fake. How many motherfuckers are coming here on fake passports?
wait. What is their stated purpose at the airport? I think it's worse than what I'm.
Their stated purpose is just to assist TSA in
probably-
whatever roles they deem necessary.
It's probably to look tough and give.
Homan came out and said, we're not actually going to be doing any of TSA's jobs. What we can assist with is security.
So it's pure fascism. Okay, got it.
He said, oh, well, these guys are trained for security, so maybe we need to guard a door. Maybe we need to guard an exit door.
This is part of Project 2025, too. You know that,
well,
right? To like keep people from leaving, make it harder.
Yeah, I mean, why else
When you
would
say
you
like
want...
stay in Thailand, I was like, ooh, maybe I should have.
Why would
Except
ICE ever need to be at an airport? Why?
Unless they were literally doing the duties of the TSA.
Yeah, but that's not what ICE
and they're not
is.
funding the TSA. What is the hold up over TSA? Some bullshit. Oh, it's over ICE.
Yeah,
so
it's over
they're
ICE.
making it worse.
It's over ICE funding. Exactly.
Yes, exactly. It's over like
because
real
they
and ICE, make them
shot
wear
and killed
masks.
Americans in the streets.
Yes, they're violating the rights, the constitutional rights. They are criminals. Wearing masks and not identifying themselves properly, etc., etc. Cool.
And they have 8 weeks of training, and now these guys are just going to be at an airport.
And MAGA is retarded.
Have you seen how crowded airports are? I mean, this is just going to be a complete disaster.
That's my point. Yeah. And with the crowding in the airports too.
Have you seen the TSA lines, check lines?
Yeah, they're insane.
They're going out. They're going all the way out into parking decks.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, well, it's I hope that gets resolved quick because. Oof.
Oh, it's going to get resolved by ticket prices rising 500%.
Because of the oil.
Yeah.
Well,
that's how that shit's going to get resolved. Well, yeah, that's hyperbole, but they're going to
potentially double
insane. Yeah.
And I've heard like even if you buy a ticket now, they're probably just going to cancel.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, you got a great rate? No, we just took that money and said fuck you, and then it took forever to give it back.
Here's an 80% refund. If you want to rebuy the ticket, it's now twice as expensive, and we didn't give you all your money back.
That's illegal? Oh, well, sit on this hotline for fucking 3 days, and maybe 10% of you get your money back on time.
No.
Exactly. Okay.
Crazy.
So this is Project 2025, and if you're an outsider just like going along with the playbook, you're probably like, oh, well, yeah, it's going swimmingly. It's just along the playbook. Like, you Americans are stupid. This is all pretty much predictable, and you should, this next No Kings is kind of your...
I mean, if you're anyone paying attention, you don't have to just be an outsider. I mean, I think
most
Americans
literally
understand.
The stuff in Project 2025 is happening. It's like, it's now X% complete, like 50, 60, 70. And it's only been how long?
Well,
this motherfucker's starving Cuba at the same time.
They need to rig the midterms or it's all over. So we just have to pray. I mean, honestly, what else do we fucking do? This is why people turn religious, because there's just nothing to do except appeal
to heaven.
Onto some... Yes, precisely, bro. I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you. Who's that? John Locke?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, video games. Well, you want to clip this, or do you want to leave that for a later segment?
Video
so we get
games?
through all the controversial topics first. Conspiracies. Got any conspiracies?
No, you
I
had
don't remember what other one. Oh, the Air Force people getting all the research base.
I don't know anything. Why?
So apparently the rockets, the rocket technology, we need to replace the Russian tech in all of our systems, since we've decoupled from Russia from the Ukraine war. A lot of those people have ended up dead. So it's kind of weird. It's like, who benefits from this? Well, Russia and China benefit through their own rocket technologies.
You think China or Russia is killing American scientists? That seems crazy.
Why is it that crazy? They just discovered that actual Russian Havana syndrome shit was real.
I know, but it seemed, because if this is in the United States, it just seems like, I do think,
They fucking give people brain damage.
as incompetent as the FBI projects itself to be right now, I do think our intelligence services are pretty elite. Like our ability to spy on people within
But they're
the country.
compromised by Israel. They can turn a blind eye. They
Okay,
can
but
focus on this. Oh, we don't care about the rockets and stuff.
Oh, but they would absolutely care about that stuff for their own ends. They wouldn't want Russia or China killing those people. They would let Israel do it. I mean, they let Israel kill that MIT guy, allegedly. But you know that MIT,
that's a conspiracy right there.
Yeah, well, that is a conspiracy. Yeah, the MIT fusion scientist, like one of the leading people in the entire world.
Is that because if we got fusion, then Israel wouldn't be able to take more territory because we wouldn't care about it?
Let me add this. The day before he was found dead, there was a merger between Trump's entertainment group and some research group that was one of the pioneering energy companies doing fusion research.
That's true.
And then the day after that, one of the leading...
Just do it, check. I think we're all good.
One of the leading fusion scientists in the world ends up dead in his home. And people said, what? Oh, it was this Portuguese guy that came all the way here, killed him, shot up some students at Brown, and then shot himself
And why?
Shot himself in a storage department. Storage compartment.
I mean, knowing what we know now, like...
Whatever. And guess how he got caught? Do you remember this?
A Redditor.
A homeless Redditor.
A homeless Redditor.
What the fuck, bro? What are we doing? It's not real. That's not a real story. Like, that's clearly not what actually happened. But we're expected to suffer this level of...
Well, you tell me who benefits from our rocket scientists being murdered.
That Trump and that fusion company that his entertainment group merged with.
Why rocket?
Because they're doing their own research. Why would they want some clown from MIT to make it public and then allow any other such?
So you don't think it's about the rocket technology? You think it's about the fusion? The other tech they're working on, the advanced stuff.
Well, in this particular instance, I mean, all of it was Trump's thing was with a fusion energy company. The guy that was killed was a fusion side. I mean, it's just.
Well, these are the guys for rocket science.
Yeah, this is a completely different thing. I just mean that I don't think China or Russia has the ability to just assassinate military scientists on American soil.
Why wouldn't they?
I just think that would be pretty easily discovered.
But they've been giving
intelligence sources, you know,
people brain damage and killing them.
Not in the United States.
Dude, the people who got like the Havana syndrome, some of them were on the White House grounds when they got it. Which means like Russia probably just like had like somebody on a roof or a car and just shot microwave beams at a dude's head.
It's so funny to think about.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And they think these people are crazy. Then the government is telling people, "Oh, you're crazy." Like nothing, and they have like structural brain damage.
Yeah, it's wild.
Cooking their brains. And it makes you hear like auditory hallucinations and shit. They could like pulse it in this weird way to like put fucking thoughts in your head even. Think about it.
I don't know if they can put full thoughts, but I'm sure they can just jamble your jingles.
Look into it. You didn't read it. Jamble your jumbles.
I don't think that they can put a thought into you. You now want to go buy Burger King. No. Go buy Trump coin. No, they're not putting fucking thoughts in people's heads.
Well, those are the Russians. They're not. I guess they could do that.
But maybe they can modulate some emotional response. Like they know,
stress.
They know how to how to make you really angry, for instance, and that's kind of a predictable.
So with the TSA lines too, does that means more people will be inside the buildings for longer too, right?
I'm sure.
So which means that everybody inside those buildings will be dumber, which is going to increase the incidence of violence. the airports are not equipped to deal with that amount of people in a enclosed space. So the carbon dioxide and the waste gases from literally makes people retarded. If you didn't know, your cognition is going to drop X%, which means TSA won't be able to do their job as well, which means the pilots will be dumber doing their pre-checks because it takes X amount of time once they're on the plane.
That's crazy.
Yeah, think about it that way. You didn't think about that, did you? And so I would expect more.
Thought about that.
I would think there would be potentially more airplane crashes.
Can't you just open the windows though?
On what?
In the airport.
They have that many windows to open. They have air conditioning.
They just open all the windows possible. Let in enough air.
It's a security risk, bro.
For
you gotta
what?
put an ice officer.
For birds? They could have an ice officer by every window with a net just in case a bird comes in. They can net those fuckers.
Yes, they can take their violence out on the birds.
Yeah.
Fuck them pigeons.
Yeah. They'll be saving airplanes.
Yeah, we can roast the pigeons too, dude. 2 in 1. Beat inflation with pigeon meat.
Here we go. We got a job for ICE. We should write a grant. We should send a grant to the DHS.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude.
Please only catch the black and brown pigeons.
Why? We like the white ones?
Yeah, exactly.
Fabio needs the white ones.
Well, they gotta have their racism satisfied.
What else we got, man? We got Iran fighting a pretty based, righteous, defensive war against pedophiles.
Did you see Cenk Uyghur's crash out on TV on Piers Morgan?
No.
He said, "Shut the fuck up, fuck you."
To who?
To some Israeli supporter.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, to that, like, smiling fucking
That's what they
piece
deserve.
of shit. Yes.
They don't deserve any respect.
I was like, oh shit, he actually got red for a second, like the person who's telling him, fuck you.
Really?
Yeah.
The Israeli guy?
He's an American, but Israeli.
Oh.
Yeah.
But he has a dual passport. He's Israeli then. There's no
know
such thing as
he's paid off.
As an Israeli dual citizen that's mostly American.
It's someone that's so obviously fake, but yeah. But I'm like, yes, do it. That's what you should be doing. Fuck you. You're a fucking traitorous piece of shit Nazi.
Yeah, they should get nothing else other than that. Because that's all they did. They don't even deserve that. But
you should come with me this week.
There was a video of... Did you see the video of Dan Bongino getting called a pedophile protector faggot?
No.
It's so funny. Some dude just catches him walking around with his wife on camera. He's like, "You protect pedophiles. You protect pedophiles."
That's what they should get too.
And Bongino,
Shame.
Bongino's a tough guy. What? You never put on the uniform. You never did the guy. I was a cop for 9 years, and you're a fucking pedophile protector, you faggot. That's so funny. And Bongino clearly.
I never put on the pedophile uniform, right,
man.
bitch?
Fuck Dan Bongino. How many years did he spend trying to talking about the Epstein?
I told you he's a fucking dumbass.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
well, he is. He's a fucking...
I said he has no real core.
Yeah, well, he doesn't. He is he's a pedophile protecting piece of shit, basically.
You already had to know that with Trump, bro.
Yeah, true that. And it's funny that he's trying to act as if he's not a pedophile protecting piece of shit. He's still trying to act the role of the grizzled hard cop who just wants to get to the truth. Just the facts, ma'am.
Yeah.
No, you are a pedophile protector complicit in the biggest cover-up this country's ever seen. Crazy.
Best podcast on the internet right now, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
We just need some tits. We do need some boobs.
We need to get a
fake bust right here.
Surreal doll. Fake pussies with the bass cheeks attached to it.
Let's get a real doll. Anybody want to send us a real doll?
Please don't.
Send us a message.
Yeah, send us an email.
Yeah, send a message on YouTube, and we'll
comment on the YouTube vid. That's even better. Yeah.
Yeah. Please leave a comment on YouTube. We should start everything. Every video needs a like, comment,
subscribe, comment. If you feel like
hit that bell.
No, we need to farm and get. We need to ask.
We need a custom bell sound that makes a fart.
We need to ask the audience questions.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I suggested a poll last week. We were just too lazy. You don't have a fucking computer to do it right here, right now. Which is why next week, different location, my place for the podcast.
And a computer. Well,
yes, I have. You can bring if you have a laptop, you can bring that or anything you want. I have full internet access. I have air conditioning.
All right.
Yeah.
Air conditioning is gonna be the death of the pod, man. We need to be hot, ready to fucking.
You can open the window.
Ready to talk about.
You can close the door and open.
We gotta be riled up, and we gotta be in nature.
Yeah. All right, Dog.
Sounds good.
Do we have anything left? Oh, tell me about. We had a clip of video game segment for you.
One
last thing. Something about Stanley cups. Oh, sorry, I'm using a plastic thing. This is for the audience as well. I know Stanley's not cool anymore, but like I should really get a metallic, a metal, a stainless steel, high quality H2O container.
What the fuck are you talking about, Stanley?
You know the Stanley mug fucking trend? Everybody was like freaking out. Like I want a Stanley, like these $50 freaking things you couldn't even get.
No.
Stainless steel water containers, the big fat things, or Stanley brand.
No.
You,
No
you
clue.
missed that. It's a Gen Z thing. Like kids in school were like, you don't have a Stanley, haha. Your mom got you the knockoff one, that sort of thing. No.
What the fuck are you talking
What
about?
the fuck are you talking
serious?
about? Yeah, this is a big thing. It's just like last year or the year before. But I just noticed, like, damn, I'm straight up rolling with my free AFA.
You got an Nalgene.
Nalgene. Yeah, but it's plastic.
But it's an Nalgene. It's good.
It's not the total piece of shit, but it's plastic.
Yes.
It's better than a straight up plastic bottle. But every time you
water tastes weird.
Every time you
I don't
do
fuck
this,
with Nalgene's.
you don't leave it in there for more.
I will though. Like if I have, because it holds a pretty large volume of
It
water.
holds a liter,
So
1.2 liters.
I'll use them for when I used to run a lot. I would fill that up with a hydration drink. I'd make my own with lime juice and chia seed or whatever. Let it sit in the fridge overnight and then.
Oh, you're hanging out with RFK right there, bro.
No, see, RFK doesn't even fuck with real shit like that.
Obviously.
He just felches
That's my
and
point.
rubs carrot juice on his skin. He
Carrot
doesn't
juice.
actually.
He doesn't. He goes to the tanning beds.
He doesn't actually
He goes to the
do
full UV tanning beds.
actual healthy things. He just
Yes, he does unhealthy,
steroids
dumb things.
and does trendy shit like jump in a cold bath.
Yes.
He doesn't actually He doesn't actually do hard road work and require real hydration drinks. You know what I mean? He doesn't require that because he doesn't.
Yes, he literally
sweat.
goes into the worst type
He
of
does
tanning
gay
bed
shit.
possible.
Yeah, he does steroids and
I'm
gets
like,
on a bike.
and it's so stupid too. It's like, dude, you could be using you could get a doctor's prescription and using the type of. I already mentioned this narrowband UVB beds. They're so much better if you actually wanted to tan. Have you heard me talk about this?
No.
All right. So for like 40 years we've had this technology, and commercially like 30 years.
Whoa. You're telling me for 30 years humans have been able to tan?
We've had superior tanning technology that's been bogarted by dermatologists.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah.
What happens if you just go outside though, in the sun?
Well,
You tan. You
is
can
that?
tan.
But
So it's
no,
not
no,
like
no.
it's not like they're gatekeeping anything.
No,
dude.
you're wrong.
You can literally just go outside. In the
Okay,
sun.
first off, half of the year here, you literally go outside, you're not getting any UVB, okay? You live far enough north.
Who cares? The other half you get.
So you're not making any vitamin D.
So then the other half you
And
get.
you're getting you're getting...
So then you fill
All
up.
right, let me just do a basic explanation for
You
you people
fill
who actually
up
listen.
half. You fill
So-
up half the year.
So the ratios of UVA and B are they're unoptimal for part of the year, and UVA has benefits, but over a certain amount, it ages you, and that's mostly what tanning beds are. They're UVA, and we have we have UVB. Narrow band means like one little segment of the light, 311 nanometers, so that it only causes tanning.
All right.
And vitamin D production and some other beneficial effects. So, and there's no UVA at all. And most people get UVA just incidentally being outside for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But you have to be outside between like 11 and 3 p.m., 11 and 4 p.m., 10 and 4 p.m. Depends on the time of the year, like from spring through summer, to get substantial vitamin D. So anyways, with a narrowband bed, 25% of the damage that you would get from normal UVB with all the benefit, and none of the UVA damage. So
That's pretty tight.
yeah, so if all these fucking people, they are bogarting it because tanning bed places aren't allowed to use the technology
Why not?
because it's controlled by doctors' prescriptions. It's a cabal of Israelis.
But if you wanted, but if your goal is just to be tan, you can just go outside. People aren't going to tanning beds because they're looking for some sort of health benefit. They're going purely.
It's all of the above, actually. UVA has some health benefits.
I think people go to tanning beds purely
Would
for
you go
aesthetic effect.
here? So if you're
That's why I
offered an
said.
aesthetic effect, though, you can go to this one, and it'll tan you, and it has like no known cancer risk, and only 25% of the skin damage in terms of photo aging. Or you can go to this one that gives you a shitload of cancer risk and ages the hell out of you. Which one are you going to choose?
I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to depend completely on the marketing.
Exactly.
Because people ultimately aren't going to give a shit. They're just going to go towards the
people
flashier
retarded.
marketing.
A certain percentage of people would obviously go to this.
But if the other one's marketed better, people are just dumb. They're not going to give a shit.
This is the same with anything. I'm talking about what you just
but,
said. That's why RFK is for morons.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But that's what I was saying. He's a moron. He's so rich, he could easily have his fucking fake doctor's note for his dermatitis.
Yeah, he doesn't even know about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't know
Correct.
about real...
He doesn't even know about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I see what you're saying.
Like, tanning beds commercially are awful. They're like the concentrated cancer aging rates.
But do you think that they
quickly tan you, but don't adapt to you, so you actually don't even get a fucking protective
Maybe
tan.
they're really expensive clubs, because he clearly goes to very expensive, high-end clubs, and surely they would have...
Yeah, there's probably fucking little boys in there.
He probably is, but they would probably have the
Instagram,
UVB narrow band.
Yeah, he just has
because the clubs probably wouldn't know.
Some doctors like, here you go, just like your weed.
Yeah, they probably.
So here's my idea, doctors. So it's just an obvious thing.
But he doesn't because he's retarded.
Well, if you're a doctor, this is one of the most obvious.
He's a dilettante in all aspects of life.
Tell me what a dilettante is.
It's someone who just pretends to understand something.
Okay.
Or like has a very casual relationship
I was like, this is like
something.
A debutante, but like the retarded version, right?
No, imagine. Yeah.
It's kind of is. In his case.
I'm just trying to think of.
This is awful.
I mean, I could name some names, but it's just mean, so I'm not going to.
You can use some.
But you know what a dilettante is.
Why don't you name some names? You can use not their real names.
Maybe later, man.
Maybe later.
Because it's kind of mean, actually. We'll talk about something else.
All right, fine. All right, your video games. We're gonna end on the video games.
We're gonna end on the.
Oh wait, I got one more thing for you.
Yeah, fuck it. The video games are boring.
You wanted me to talk about the colds and stuff, zinc and all that crap, blasting away a cold really quickly.
Yeah, how do you blast it away?
All right, you
take a zinc and bust a load.
Kinda.
Bust a load and blast it away, baby.
Zinc acetate lozenges.
Yeah.
They taste like. I only know one company that sells them. It's a life extension company. They're minty, but they taste like chalk.
Is this Dr. Pito Tia's company?
No.
Also an Epstein Island graduate?
No.
All right.
This is William Falloon.
Fair enough.
Anyways, so they dissolve in your mouth and they coat your throat in passages, and it migrates, and the zinc ions deactivate most viruses and bacteria. So you use these if you've been exposed or you're getting sick. The other thing to do is to use saltwater gargle for 30 to 60 seconds multiple times a day, like 3 to 4 times a day. That mechanically removes the viruses and bacteria. And the salt, the sodium, the chloride also sits there on your tissues and migrates through your nasal cavity and it destroys the bacteria and stuff that way.
Hell yeah.
Viruses. Also, neti pot will be more direct.
Oh god, I can't do neti pot.
Oh, you're a wuss.
I should do it. I fully agree that
you have to get the ratio right of the salt.
It'd be tough for me to do. Ooh.
I would try. Straight water is horrible. Too much salt, horrible.
I'll try.
So you got to get it right.
Yeah.
I've seen other people use other solutions such as low dose povidone iodine.
But if you really want to just suck it up, you can use just water.
No, you shouldn't, because it's the salt that makes it so much better.
It makes it more comfortable, but I mean, if comfort, it's not actually dangerous or damaging.
If you don't have really pure water, it actually is dangerous. X amount of people die 5 people die from a year from brain-eating amoebas because they use tap water that's contaminated.
Man, imagine dying from that because you wanted to use a neti pot and be a weirdo.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, the whole India uses this ancient practice. You're stuffy, you got a cold. You blast that shit out, you feel great.
They also they scoop shit out of their buttholes with their bare hands in India too. So we don't.
Well, we don't have toilet paper. One in India. Yeah. Anyways, I don't want to talk about that. So there's some other things too. You got some supplements. Things called lactoferrin.
Oh shit.
It binds iron in your gut so that viruses and bacteria cannot use iron, and they require iron for the rapid growth. And it also is a signaling molecule for interferons. Your interferon gets upregulated. Also, a brief sauna or hot bath or possibly a hot shower. It really depends on the parameters. Would uplate your circulation, and also there's interferons like a fever mimic. Joe Rogan's talked about that shit before. And then you would take a cold shower, but briefly afterward, just a couple of minutes, between like 2 and 5 minutes, depending on how cold the water is. And that, in the contrast, like it releases immune cells that are like latched onto your like vascular walls and other tissues. Like the heat and then the cold, especially, is going to release them into your circulation. Like you get a 300% increase in your yeah, and you're also going to feel really good after you feel really fucking cold and terrible.
Yeah, I mean that's
norepinephrine.
This has been
sauna. You can probably get back in the sauna for a minute if you need to. Starting low.
Could you?
I'm sucking. I don't do the cold ones. A little bit of a bitch there.
Why not?
It's so cold.
Come on, man. It feels
you
good.
have to. I have to do it like this.
Cold water feels
I have to
so
do it like
good.
this. Like I get to like
I love cold water so much.
room temp like 80 degrees, and I slowly turn it down. And I slowly turn it down. And I slowly turn it down, and I'm like able to do it like the boiling frog in reverse.
Yeah, that works. I love cold water for whatever reason. It feels so fucking good to me.
And there's a bajillion other things out there too.
Jumping in creeks in the mountains, just stuff like that.
Your vitamin
cold
D level.
shower. Oh,
Did you, I looked up so I saw some stats on vitamin D. Like you would think like in tropical countries they have good vitamin D levels. No, because a lot of them stay indoors.
Mm-hmm.
They're office workers, and they have, especially women, have the like, oh, they want to keep their pale skin so they don't get any sun. They're always covered up. They're always indoors. They're wearing sunscreen on their face. Their vitamin D levels suck, so they're depressed. They're weak. Immune system.
Well, we learned all about this kind of stuff during COVID. I remember you and I specifically had a lot of these same conversations.
I already knew this shit. I was like, I've been taking vitamin D since like
because the government
2014
refused
to talk about it.
To talk about vitamin D, to put out any sort of statements.
Because that would make
telling people that
would hurt insurance
vitamin
companies' bottom lines.
It's just, but it was but the absence of that advice was malicious. I mean, it was criminal because that advice could have.
So was the advice to like not mask up because.
Yeah, sure, but whatever. I mean, I just think the vitamin D, that wasn't political. There was no.
It could have been changed political. Masks weren't political either until Trump made it so.
How would they make vitamin D supplements political? I mean,
they'll make anything political.
I know, you're right. I'm
Pussy
just trying to
ass
think
things, just go out in the sun.
I'm trying
just like
to
what you just said. Just go out in the sun. even though it's winter and fucking you're in Minnesota. You're not gonna get 0 vitamin D from that, idiot.
So what are people gonna get heckled at CVS buying vitamin D? Is that
probably?
Look at this pussy over here buying vitamin D
Trump said so.
With his Pringles and
if
beer.
Trump said so, yeah. I get mine from the tanning bed.
Imagine you pick up your beer and some chips and your vitamin D, and some dude calls you a faggot at CVS for buying vitamin D.
I mean, MAGA's all about the vitamin D. A lot of it though, like they're like
vitamin D.
They're like, you gotta take the vitamin D with the K2 and the. I get mine all from. They're like, you get yours from supplements. I get mine from straight cod liver oil and grass-fed butter.
And Bubba's cock.
I mean, that's completely fucking unknown how much is in it, and I have to eat a shitload of butter. That's what RFK recommended.
Are retarded. Yeah, they're retarded.
He recommended cod liver oil. I'm like, that's not the worst idea, but it's obviously not the best idea, considering we have these things called vaccines.
It's crazy.
We told him to take cod liver oil, because it has vitamins A and D.
Yeah.
Cool. What about somebody with a fish allergy? Think of that one, buddy.
I mean, I think that it's fine. People should understand what supplements are capable of, and also their limitations.
Yes,
that
the sun itself is probably better, but it's a fucking pain in the ass.
And by the way, a supplement's role, it's called a supplement.
It's
meant to supplement your diet,
your
routine. It's not meant to replace certain things, and people a lot of times use it in exactly that way.
In places like the Philippines, like 60% of people plus are vitamin D insufficient.
Mm-hmm. Not surprising.
Yeah, and because they avoid the sun logic too. It's part of the dermatologist's problem. We've known at least for like 15 years. Like, actually, on balance, unless these people are taking vitamin D supplements, and even beyond the vitamin D supplements, there's some benefits to the sun. We should recommend like moderate stuff with caveats. The sun itself has more benefits than just vitamin D.
You'll see. I think too. You'll see.
But just be like, oh, don't ever get burned. really there should be, and they do have these, but they're getting better. Like you could literally just have one like your Apple Watch, being like, you've reached your your sun exposure for the day. Please seek the shade or apply sunscreen.
Pussy, bro.
See, it's so pussy.
That's not being political about it. It just is. You got an Apple Watch telling you to get out of the sun.
Your whatever.
Please.
Watch. Your cheapo watch.
Now I would support.
You could create like a 10-cent wristband that changes color when it's.
You have a watch telling you to get out of the sun. That's insane. We're not on an alien planet. This is Earth.
We're humans. We are
this
notoriously stupid and bad. And
wear
also
a big ass hat. Put some shade on you.
Yeah, but you need. The point is to get in the sun for X amount of time when it's beneficial versus not.
I hate the idea of.
And then like Brian Johnson gets in the sun 0.
Brian Johnson's a
he's
fucking
trying
weirdo.
to live forever.
No, he's.
And it's like, well, isn't it? What about the benefits? Like I could see putting the sunscreen, especially on your face, like the sensitive.
Well, you know what Brian Johnson's
going
to start doing. You know what these people all will inevitably start doing.
Sucking the blood from the young people.
No, they're gonna replace their organs.
Yeah, I'm being serious when he says like, well, he may have disproven this, but there is vampiric type things. That's what capitalism is.
They're going to replace their organs with younger people.
Consuming the younger
people
for the old in this fucked up.
No, literally, that's what they're going to do. People get organ transplants.
I know this,
and they're going to say, "Well."
I agree with you. They only just proved the blood plasma one slightly. It's order extreme.
And just imagine, imagine what will happen when there's this big group of really wealthy people that just want organs.
Yeah. I mean, they just did it again with CSF. They took young mice's CSF and put it into old mice, and it improved their memories.
Yep. So where is all that biomaterial going to come from?
Yeah, well, we need to go into that.
Did you see
that? There needs to be ethics laws, but like, look, it should be so much easier to grow it. We already do this with blood. We already do it with plasma. We pay people plasma right now for their plasma right now. It's mostly young people.
People aren't going to.
Who can regenerate it quickly. Blood and plasma comes from young people.
I know, but they're not going to be getting paid for it.
They pay people for plasma.
They do now.
Yeah.
Billionaires are not going to be paying people for.
You know, it's actually illegal in a lot of countries to pay people for plasma.
Yeah, they're going to have farms.
The U.S. is one of the few countries that pays.
Do you remember? So do you know?
But that's also most of the plasma comes from us.
Do you know who holds the Guinness Book of World Records for most kidneys delivered?
Oh, I just saw it. Yeah, it's Israel.
Yeah.
They should be for most genocidal intent.
Where do you think all those organs are coming from, bro? They're not coming from Israelis. Because you can look at Israeli donor rates. They have the lowest donor rate of it, I think.
Yeah, the Guinness Book of World Records should be shamed. You need to answer this. Where do those organs come from?
Yeah, it's
like, so how much did they pay you? Who in the Guinness Book is either like an Israeli government member or paid off by them? Or a pedophile.
Well, they evidently resisted for quite a while, like years. And
the CIA, come on, the CIA just needs to up their game.
I think the same organization has been applying time.
Here's my question: does the CIA need to up their game and what they're willing to do in terms of like sexual crimes? Because that's one of the things that the U.S. does not do.
I think the U.S. is fine.
And that Israel and Russia does do. Their sexual whatever game.
Why would we? I don't think that the United States really needs to change its approach to gather.
Well, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they are, because we've gone fully into we're the bad guy. I just think
that Israel.
Pete Hegseth is like, we're a piece of shit.
Israel got a hold of the United States politically and just reshaped all these institutions
to be more like themselves.
Yeah, so the CIA essentially works for Israel at this point. So I don't think that but I don't think it's a problem with their ability to gather intelligence or do counterintelligence. I don't think it has anything to do with that. It's more just that politically they're controlled by a foreign country in Israel, right? So they have no political interest in discovering Israeli plots or countering Israeli.
And learning how they do it, and yes.
Yeah, so they just...
How to counter it, yeah, exactly.
They're kind of just cocked. They're kind of hamstrung.
Exactly. That's why I love that fucking sign idea that I put into practice. Cocked by Israel, crowned by ice.
Yeah. That's true.
It's fucking so true. Dead on the money.
It's aged well. Say that.
Oh yeah, sure. Everything we've done is aged well. Actually, it's we were just kind of afraid to say it because
it's just
one, we're not public
true,
figures.
Bro. It's just everything we said is just painfully fucking true.
Yes.
And we're just random people that.
And it's like only because the fucking libtards, for lack of a better word, the fake liberals, what do you want to call them, not leftists, the blue-haired SJW crowd, like,
yeah,
cannot get past their own bullshit, their own stink.
yeah. They're our version of MAGA.
Blue MAGA.
Yeah, blue MAGA. Yeah.
And I like the spelling that with a BLEU.
Blue, yeah.
Blue MAGA.
Blue. But yeah, I don't know where we actually even go from here.
Exactly. Well, we need to be better and smarter about investment, because unfortunately we need money to do anything in this thing. At least, unless you're gonna go straight up Gandhi.
Gallium, right?
Yeah, we should be putting out our hot stock tips, invest in gallium companies.
Yeah, we should create one.
Both U.S. and fucking abroad, probably.
We need to get up to 1,000 viewers and then mint a crypto coin and pump and dump it.
Yeah.
And then this video will come back up, and we could say, "We told you guys."
Yeah.
Why'd you buy it?
You had to ride the wave. Duh.
Not guilty. We told them
that coin I told you about. That would have been a good pump and dump.
Did you see the Kirk coin?
No. I didn't see that. But the one I told you about, the war coin, I was like, oh, this is obviously a pump and dump. But on the date that I said, it would have made you a lot of money.
I don't know.
It would have made you like 50 to 1.
You would never have known when to sell.
No, well, it's said to do it on that day, because on that day they were going to announce something. So people knew to put money in. So the idea is, well, you know that X amount of suckers are going to do that.
Dude, no,
right?
No. I'm going to tell you
it's so obvious.
Now, if you're learning about this kind of shit from a TikTok, you are the sucker, dude. You're already
No, but I would have made money at least on this one.
No, you wouldn't, because you wouldn't have sold it in time.
I would have put it... I already told you need an automatic sell order if it drops below 20%. If the price drops 20%, automatically sell. So at worst, you lost 20% of your huge fat earnings.
I don't know, man.
So if it keeps going up, you can look at like the charts, and it's the people who don't know how to use like an automatic sell order who are just getting into it. They're dumb. Yeah. Like, it's not going to keep going up.
Why didn't you do it then? I don't have an investment account. I don't have any of these platforms to do it, dude.
What
do people even buy crypto? I'm not interested in crypto at all.
Robinhood, it's like the worst.
No. I think there's
Coinbase, crypto exchange. Coinbase. There's a dozen of them. I guess like 2 or 3.
They're all very. Well, speaking of Israel.
Yeah,
they're all Israeli funded. Coinbase. Definitely.
I mean, if I was like, well, if I put $1,000 in, I would have 50,000. Like,
I'm not gonna fuck with crypto. Crypto is just a really shady. It's all backed by Israel and other criminal enterprises. It's all backed with scams and
the more corruption that comes from the top, the more corruption comes. Period.
Yeah, it's
like you're missing out the wave. It's like being like Rhett Butler. Like, frankly. But now I don't give a damn because this war is fucked up.
I see crypto as just a mechanism to fund corruption and circumvent government.
Well, if you can actually get away with it and make yourself some money, I don't hate you. But if you're using it to actively scam people, fuck you.
Well, yeah, I just think
you mean literally like, how dare you? Like, you literally a minute ago, you're like, we need to do a pump and dump. I'm like,
well, I'm clearly joking. Yeah, I'm joking.
Are you joking though?
Yeah,
I think you would do.
I would never pump and dump.
Just like you would get that Elon Musk money and pump and dump. You know? 2 in 1.
I would never pump.
We would make a Conqueror's Blade 2 coin.
I would never pump it.
Conqueror's Blade 2.
I would never pump and dump. I would never create a crypto coin in the first place.
You would never pump and dump that pussy?
A crypto coin? Come on.
Pump and dump the pussy?
I get it. I'm...
that ass?
I don't know, man. We're,
Alright, so obviously we need some boobs on here, though. Some boobs are going to go in the thumbnail.
The thumbnail?
Boobs on the thumbnail.
Alright, send me some.
Why don't we get Erica Kirk's boobs on the thumbnail? We'll have, like... We can have Erica Kirk.
What about Erica Kirk? There were some new allegations about Erica Kirk. Oh, the phone call of her grooming that girl that was working for Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh, yeah. Did we talk about that last week, though?
I can't remember.
I think we did a little bit. We could just summarize it real quick. So we think maybe she was part of his call girl network kind of thing.
Or working for him to find girls. A procure young girls.
So it was like a modeling agency, and she had to procure them and like put them in living circumstances, and then he'll like find the ones that he wants to molest, basically.
Yeah, but in the call,
bring under his wing.
They keep saying Jeffrey. They're talking about presumably Jeffrey Epstein. But so I just, it's hard for me to hear if that was her real voice. Well, I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just crazy to think about if she's actually involved with this. Because now she's on the board of something on the Air Force Academy.
Oh yeah, that she replaced Charlie Kirk's position there.
which is insane.
Exactly. That's makes you, and it's like the religious.
Because she's such a sketchy person, though. She's not even.
Yeah,
like,
she's not an actual religious
I think
figure.
with Charlie Kirk, I think he got taken advantage of young and thrust into this position where he was basically propagandizing.
Yes,
for
and
people.
she was his handler.
But I think
she
he
was his
eventually
wife
realized
handler,
that
basically.
and started to.
She married him on the thought
Yeah.
that he was going to be president one day, basically.
But
or
he-
a serious political.
He
figure.
started to become his own man a little bit.
He was
and was
groomed by
killed for it.
billionaires, Zionists, crazy.
But now
people.
look what she's done.
Yes.
She's just been.
She's taken
weird.
over the mantle. She's not as cool because she's a psycho.
There's not even like a.
She doesn't have the charisma.
Yeah, there's not a vein of
reality,
sincerity
yeah.
in her. Meanwhile, with Charlie Kirk, like him or not, I think towards the end, which is probably a big reason why he got killed, he did start to
Yeah.
kind of deviate from the regular MAGA crap.
And what we said earlier with the Iran stuff and the FBI, that makes you think, hey, maybe they did kill Charlie Kirk. I mean, that was kind of all like tongue in cheek, like, well, like, haha, Israel killed him because they had the most benefit. Wait, maybe they did.
Oh, I think they did, man. We think it was just some random guy. Fuck, what? Right? Like everything the FBI put out, dude, it's such bullcrap. The letter.
But either way, it makes you want to like.
Oh, he's
how
got
am I
a
gonna
trans.
fight against this?
He's got a
fucking-
trans roommate that he's in love with, and he wrote a weird letter, and then he had a gun, but it wasn't actually the real gun.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
and all the
so
lies about him
much
running and
bullshit.
moving, the logistics.
The
They were just
videos
terrible.
don't even match up. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so crazy, and we're supposed to expect like
I mean, it's
This
such a it's like, and they haven't given us any plausible explanation
it
either.
was obviously.
It's like, wait, couldn't you just said like there was a second gun? He just had that one as like
it was
a backup.
obviously
or-
Israel, and when you ask the question who had the most to gain, again, obviously this is Israel, and their control of the United States. I mean, it is just so clear. And when Joe Kent talks about not being allowed to investigate that,
Yeah, exactly.
For foreign
It makes it
interference.
so fucking obvious. Best podcast on the internet.
Also,
we're putting it all together.
by
for
the
you.
way, Joe
That's
Kent
just
also
ground level people.
was not allowed to investigate the Butler assassination attempt.
The Butler. Which one was that?
The ear.
Oh, okay.
Not allowed
yes,
to investigate
exactly.
that for foreign interference.
Yes,
either.
and that was the one they
By the
said.
way, he
That was the
wanted
one
to.
they said was done by Iran.
He tried to open up investigations and was shut out. Got cockblocked. Did we already?
We talked about that.
Yeah, I mean it's
A
just,
while back.
Yeah, it's just it's
but
crazy.
but not the Kent part. We talked. Yes.
So
directly in the
you
Butler
know, it's
investigation.
just really seems like Israel is doing this kind of shit, and our government's just fully taken over, and there's nothing anybody can do.
I don't think it's not just Israel. It's the MAGA top heads.
Well, they
connected
work
with the
for
oligarchs.
Israel.
Do you think it's completely that way?
Yeah,
But
for sure.
I mean, like, what's like the actual power diagram? Like, you have your oligarch industries of the U.S., who a lot of them are directly like Israeli Zionists.
Yeah,
Dual
look how
passport.
much
Yeah,
money
the
Marco
sons.
Rubio gets from Israel.
Oh my god! And
A
meanwhile,
lot.
and fuck that guy too for starting his
Lindsey
own people.
Graham.
I hope
A
he.
lot.
I hope he gets.
These
torn
guys are
apart in
getting
the
millions of
streets.
dollars from Israel lobbies.
Wouldn't it be funny if Marco
Yeah.
Rubio gets his ears ripped off and like his whole body dismembered by? Wouldn't that just be funny if 5 Cubans came up and did that?
Yeah, it would be because he's a piece of shit.
Yeah. And they like shove coke down his throat and make him die of a heart attack at the same
He's
time.
a piece of
He's
shit.
getting ripped apart. What a great fucking horror
Have you
movie.
seen the thing with the shoes? How they're wearing?
We should make a horror movie like this. Do you think it's a
Yeah.
good idea? Like Grimm's fairy tales, but for all the MAGA people, how it should end?
Each one kind of represents a different sin,
Yeah.
and so they die in a related way. I mean, that's kind of ripping off that movie Seven Sins, or Seven.
That's ripping off the concept of sin in itself.
Yeah, no, I know.
So
It just-
whatever.
yeah.
It doesn't have to be so directly like
It doesn't, yeah, but it's a good idea. Each one of
Yeah.
them has a different,
it's
sort
like
of
Grimm's
more,
fairy tales.
related more to their character. Like, what is their defining evil character trait? And this is what
Yes.
manifests their demise. Like,
Yes.
what would Marco Rubio's defining sort of?
Sycophancy?
Yeah, maybe, but
Eagerness to please people?
he's really in it for his own ends. Like he sucks up to Trump so that he can get his way with
I mean,
South
he's-
America. You know, so it's
You mean
not as if
Cuba
he's fully
and South
sycophantic. Yeah, yeah. He is willing to be fucked in the ass if he's allowed to
Fuck another.
in the ass.
Yeah.
So
Unprincipled, I guess.
yeah, so yeah, maybe he's just sort of that. He's a rat. I mean, he is a coward. All these people are cowards.
Oh, I agree. Marco Rubio. Did you see? Oh, there was a story. Marco Rubio. He didn't want somebody to film him someday because he looked like shit or something.
Yeah,
He didn't like have his makeup.
Well,
on
they're
or
all
something.
narcissists. Yeah.
He was only allowed to. They were only allowed to photograph him at certain angles so he could make his ears look bigger. because he's like super conscious about his
Did you
ears.
see the shoes?
No, he's
together?
had ear surgery too.
Oh, what a
He's
fucking
had ear
idiot.
reduction surgery. Yeah.
I'd like to grab a hold of one of those lobes.
That's what I was talking about, and I was like, it's gonna be a bunch of poor Cubans ripping. Oh, you got a
It's a stink bug. Yeah, I can just grab it and put it outside.
They're gonna be pouring coke in his ear holes and his mouth, and
I don't know, man. Little Marco, ruining the world with Big Daddy Trump.
yeah.
Under one flag, Israel, one nation for all.
Oh, all right. Let's wrap it up with your video games and
I don't know, man. Just played a shitty game called
What?
Soul Mask.
Soul Mask.
We'll talk about it next time.
Well, come on, we're here. We gotta have a video game content. You talked about a separate channel. Let's go.
Soul Mask. It's it's an Aztec themed
That sounds cool already.
survival game.
All right, but we gotta drink water.
Rarely, yeah. But water's not really. None of those mechanics are really a problem. The game sounds cool. There's an expansion coming out next month where you can build flying bases, boats, things like
Flying
that.
bases. Okay, so it's kind of fantasy. high
Fantasy Aztec
Okay,
themed.
yeah.
So you start off in the jungle naked. Obviously, you build tools. You build your
Obviously,
base.
you're naked. Yeah,
Of
you have
course,
to be. It's not a
yes.
survival game if you're not naked.
Exactly, precisely. You have underwear on. And the idea of the game though is that your character is actually this mask, this magical mask
Oh, like the mask.
that takes over bodies.
Okay, like the
that it's
mask
attached
Jim
to.
Carrey.
So you're running around in this body that has different stats, but your real character is the mask, and you can transfer your mask to other NPCs in the game, and then you get their stats. There, there's all sorts of different proficiencies and skills that blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But it's just which is kind of a cool concept. It is, but it's just done. It has the typical Unreal 5 graphics, which in my opinion are dog shit. They're not really stylized at all. They're just kind of.
I don't think
bland.
people have learned to make the Unreal Engine theirs enough.
And it is
The tools aren't polished enough.
unbelievably grindy. This is coming from me.
UE4 I liked better than UE5 so
I don't
much.
know.
So far because
UE5
UE5
is
just has so many
just-
bugs and resource demand.
and it also
not
looks,
efficient enough.
It looks. It never looks good to me. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Well, you probably don't have high enough NPC.
No, I don't like it on high NPCs either. Because I prefer more style. I prefer graphics that have a little bit more artistry to it.
Well,
that are stylized. Like
They
Sea of
could do that.
Sea of Thieves graphics, they're cartoony. They're a little goofy. I really like them though because they're a
okay.
little bit unique. I like.
I think Sea of Thieves ones are a little too childish, cartoony. I don't mind the whatever cell shading or whatever look.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just the cartooniness and it goes with the shallow combat.
But it could also.
It's not like
Yeah, but you don't like the game, but I just mean the artistic style of graphics. If Soul Mask got something like that,
the environments are fine. The characters I don't like.
It's just Soul Mask is just a really rough game. The menus are not polished at all.
This is an early access game or what?
Yeah, but 1.0 is March 10th.
All right, what about these other games you've been sending me though?
So I don't know, but anyway,
The other two games you sent me too.
What?
So the game is worth playing or not worth playing?
Soul Mask?
Yeah.
I'd say no. I might give it
Not
another.
yet.
No, it's not worth playing. The combat, everything sucks.
Maybe
No,
it
no,
has
no,
a
no, no,
big-
It's not worth playing. The climbing sucks. It's just nothing feels right.
All right, well,
Conan
fuck
was
that
a
game.
sick. I love Conan. Soul Mask.
All right, what about those other games you mentioned? The RPG, the action RPG that had like Dark Souls like stuff. You played that any?
No Rest for the Wicked. No, I haven't played that yet. It was just something I was looking at for a little bit.
Well, it looks like it's got good reviews now, right, with these updates.
Oh yeah, it's got sick reviews. No, that is a beloved game.
And there's another game you sent me too.
No Rest for the Wicked
Well, we should try
is
that
a
game.
super highly reviewed
I do
game.
need one game to play at least.
Yeah,
Probably two, just so I don't
Yeah.
get too bored,
Same.
burnt out on one.
same. I don't have any games because I tried that Soul
Yeah,
Mask
I literally
game,
haven't
it's
been
dog
playing
shit.
any games.
So I said, okay, I can't play this. I tried Path of Exile, but it's just
I've
I
played
can't
a
get into it.
fucking TikTok mobile game today. Not even a standalone mobile game, like a little stupid game on my. Yeah, grab him and throw him outside. Oh, you want to place a call sheet bet on who's gonna get the stink bug there?
What?
Polymarket bet.
Oh,
Little
couch.
stink
Oh,
bird,
couch.
get stink bird.
But yeah, No Rest
My
for the
bad.
Wicked looks sick.
Stink.
Stinkberg? That's anti-Semitic, dude. It's actually anti-Semitic to think that was anti-Semitic because that's actually
They implanted that.
no, it wouldn't have been
It's not
anti-Semitic on its own, but
Until
the
I
fact
laughed.
that you thought it was anti-Semitic, that is the
But
anti-Semitism.
no. I
Because
thought that
you
somebody thought that
Berg.
it is.
No.
Yeah.
You said Berg. You said, oh, I put the word Berg on the end of something and made a name with
Guess I
it. That means
fucking-
it's a Jewish name and that means it's funny. That's anti-Semitic. That's what we need to fight against, dude.
Okay.
You're a piece of shit. You're a bigot, dude.
Fuck it. You better catch that motherfucking stink. I think he's gonna get it. Is he gonna get it? Oh! I would have put 5-1 odds that he gets it because I knew I wasn't gonna catch it.
Easy.
He's like a water bottle or something.
I don't see
Alright.
any. There's probably another one.
Stand. I'm tannering you, bro. This is like
I'm
no
not really
side
trying
to-
to tan.
This isn't. This is
Dude,
the carrot juice.
Next
bro.
podcast, I'm about to show up tan as hell. I'm
You
gonna
get
be
too
dark.
red though. You need to get that UVB. You go to your dermatologist and tell. I heard the Stinkbergs.
You're a real piece of shit. You know that? You're a real piece of shit, dude. This is crazy. I'd like to apologize to all our Jewish viewers. Man. We're not about this. We hate Israel.
It'll
We
be
don't
your
hate
uncle too. You know, they'll hook you up with the best dermatologist. Straight out of Israel. They have a lot of dermatologists there. They have a high skin cancer rate. You didn't know. One of the highest in the world.
Yeah, they're pale ass Europeans that move into the Middle East. They get fucking
Yeah, it's like
blasted.
Australians.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Russians and Ukrainians.
Yeah,
and
you know,
Americans
Thai
from
Beach. Yeah.
from New Jersey.
Yeah. Yeah, get you there. I actually have a wand if you want to use it just for one body part. If you want to try it out.
What you
I have a narrow band UVB wand.
Do you put it in your butthole? Is that what it does?
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh,
Straight to
dude.
your butthole.
You and RFK, man. You guys really.
Why would you put it in your butthole?
You
Your-
tell me.
Your butthole can't get tan.
That's like a whole manosphere thing. They tan their
your lips
buttholes.
and your buttholes don't
They
tan.
tan their buttholes.
You mean they sun their buttholes?
Yeah, whatever.
They tan around their buttholes. They don't tan the actual butthole.
Alright.
Maybe they actually do. They inject them melanotan, and therefore they get the purplish pink butthole.
I can't believe you've never seen that. You've never seen the people that tan their own buttholes.
No, I've seen this.
RFK is even talking.
I've seen the butthole tanning.
Joe Rogan
the
used to be.
sunning or
Joe
whatever.
Rogan used to be all about that, putting sun on your balls and your.
That
butthole.
works to a degree. You have if you do that every day. Again, don't roast your balls and your cock. But apparently, you get between 10 and 20% higher testosterone production.
Yeah, I mean.
But then you gotta like slather. He probably just has a red light panel. He just stands naked.
It's just a funny thing to talk about as a grown man. But
Also, I was learning today. This is AI driven, so this could be horse shit.
Right.
Also, UVA and B probably have some slight benefit, but again, you have to do a very controlled dose. Who would want their fucking dick to be sunburned or fucking
Leathery.
Yes.
Leathery tan.
photo
dick,
aged,
dude.
all modeled and fucking actinic keratosis, old people looking skin like
Oh.
fucking grandma on the beach.
All right.
Yeah,
Jesus
but anyways,
Christ.
it said between like 10 and 15% fucking better blood flow to your cock from the
Makes sense.
from the UVA because it releases nitric oxide.
Here's what I have a real
It only
question.
took like 10 minutes though.
What if you trained yourself to beat off in an ice bath or in an ice shower? That would be pretty crazy. What now?
The
What?
vascular need for that?
Yeah, and the mental power to even force
Achieve the
your
ejaculate.
biology to achieve an erection.
We should ask an AI. Yeah.
But wouldn't that be crazy?
Go for
and
it,
then
bro.
what would that?
Why
how
don't
would
you
that?
have an ice bath?
How would that manifest IRL?
Why don't you just get one of those like horse
Would you
troughs?
hurt yourself with that same power just out in the open?
Maybe
That's a
like
fucking-
out of the ice bath, like you have your
Yeah,
cock
if you do
is
the
so,
same.
you force
when it just-
so much blood
like
through
fucking
without
explode.
the ice bath like constricting it.
Yeah.
Your veins are just
Would
too
you
open,
pop, dude?
and you end up looking like the dude in Big Trouble in Little China. It's like, "Rah!"
You'd have to go to the hospital. They would ask what you did. You'd have to
you
tell
gotta
them
be like
about,
one of the vampires in Blade who got the
For the last year,
serum.
I've
shot
been
into
training
them.
to achieve an erection in the ice bath. And
Yeah.
just today I tried it.
And then I went in the sauna and tried it in there, and I didn't
Yeah.
realize the like 8 times greater blood flow from the sauna versus the ice bath.
But
caused
seriously,
my
that
erection
would.
to
I bet that's
explode.
something that people try to do. That's like
Dude,
that
I
must be
sent
like
you a
monk.
video on like people using like peptides for dick growth and stuff.
You're about to talk about the ice bath.
Well, obviously you combine the peptides with the
Jesus
ice
Christ.
bath if you want to go to the Olympics of the dick growth.
Crazy.
No, then there's like real legit like porn stars and be like, yeah, I use these dick weights every day for 6 months, you can gain an inch on your dick.
Your
penis pump and whatever, you get an inch on your girth or whatever.
Real question, once again. Do you think if you were a swimmer, an Olympic swimmer, they're competing for fractions of a second?
Yeah. So
what
you train in a cold pool?
If you wore pants that they were constructed in a way that looped your penis and held it firmly just pointing backwards, like between your legs, so that you could pee while you were swimming. It has like a little propulsion, just a little extra, just for that like tenth of a second, dude.
We should ask an AI that too.
That would be crazy, you know?
AI,
like
pee,
if you get it right between strokes, like you throttle the urine on and off between, like, you know, somehow.
Yeah, and you drink like a shitload of water. Just
so you have that
super
little bit of force, because you're already kind of, when you're swimming, you're already kind of
and you don't want to blow your load
sucking
too early.
up your core.
It's like the nitrous.
So you have that core control.
Yeah.
So you could just.
And they'd be like, oh, he blew his nitrous too early, his pee-pee too early.
But you have to have shorts that held your penis in a real specific way, so that it was angled right. Because if it was angled wrong...
What if you also train in the cold water? Would that also help you?
What, for swimming in general?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Like, what protocol would swimming in the cold be?
I've been swimming in cold water. It's insane.
Yeah, I'm a little wimp for the cold right now.
It's insane. It feels really good, but when you get out of the water, like, everything feels... Because you don't realize how cold you are until you get out. And then nothing really works. You know what I mean? Like, your knees don't work for a little bit.
Oh.
So you stand up and you're kind of like jelly man when you get out of the pool.
Because your blood flowing.
For a couple seconds, you're like, whoa, what the...
I hear you. I have actually been in cold-ass water in a wetsuit, and for the first 10 minutes, you are kind of like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've been swimming in really cold water up in the mountains a lot. Yeah. In the river up there. Yeah. And then just recently, when I went with my brother out to his girlfriend's dad's land...
Yeah, I've been in like...
The river was cold as fuck still, and I was swimming in it. It was so nice, but it...
How cold do you think it was? I was going to say, I was in the quarry in Cary, North Carolina. There's a quarry there.
Yeah.
That people go scuba diving.
I've been in there.
Yeah, I've been in there in winter. I've been in there like February or March.
Oh, I've never been in there in winter. That's tight. I would go in there.
You have a thick-ass wetsuit on, but a wetsuit works by putting the water close to your skin and creating like a barrier. Yeah. So for the first 10 minutes, it's cold as fuck.
But kind of the point is the cold water, though. You just don't want to be in a situation where it's dangerous. Like ideally, you want someone.
I know, but so wetsuit would actually be a great idea if you're trying to you're training there, because for the first X amount of time.
But you want to be cold, though.
It doesn't instantaneously warm up, dude.
I don't think you want the wetsuit. I think you need to train your body and your lungs.
I think a wetsuit is just fine. You're going to choose the correct the correct thickness for the weather and your level of adaptation. I think that's perfect.
But if the purpose is cold water swimming, then why would you want to insulate against it?
Well, that's to begin with. You would go progressively less insulation.
Down. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And eventually work up to being bare.
Correct.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
That's probably the best way to do it to retain your performance.
Sure. Yeah.
And to retain your training schedule, so your like amount of swimming time and skill doesn't go down because of the cold water shock.
Yeah.
Unless you want to like immediately jump from the cold water pool to the other one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, it's making me want to swim in cold water.
So in a real training gym, they probably could do this. They just have like one of those like wave, like the swimming pool that's like the size of this fucking area. That's a wave, like the current. And obviously like fucking cold as shit.
It's an endless pool.
It would have to be less cold though, because the current would make it even colder. You know what I'm saying? The stream of moving water makes it colder than.
Those pools are crazy. I've never been in one of those.
Yeah, I've seen them though in real life. They look fun. And it's kind of like the wave pool, like.
Well, to train it, you're just supposed to get in there and swim.
Yeah, it's like getting on a treadmill.
Yeah.
It's like a treadmill.
No, they're awesome. I just have never swam in one.
And you can probably, the good ones, you can probably train how fast you go.
Swimming is so hard.
Oh,
I love it so much. When I got into it, it was so much fucking fun.
So
and to this day, I love it.
You want to come down to Central America? We're gonna go scuba diving.
I don't know about scuba diving. I'm talking more about the swimming laps in a pool, dude.
On a sketchy dude's boat.
No. I
47 meters down.
I like swimming laps in a pool or in the river or something like that. I don't
You
know
should
about
totally go to like
sharks. Bug me out, dude. Ocean swimming is
That's
not
what I was
really-
trying to tell you. Though.
It's not my jam.
Go to Cozumel. There are like no sharks there.
Yeah,
There's
until
a shark.
the one freak time there's a shark there is going to be the time.
And it's going to come after you specifically,
Yes.
and not the 10 other people in your
Yes,
group
bro.
that
That's
are
the
like
fear.
way fucking slower.
That's what a
than you.
phobia is, by the way. Yes.
Well, you need this mixed
You
motion
construct
therapy.
these ridiculous ideas. Oh, because there's always a story about it was
We'll make it a training thing.
it was
bro.
a 1,000,000,001 chance. There just happened to be because of a hurricane 3 weeks
Well,
ago, and this shark
we'll
got
get
pushed
you.
off course, and he landed in this spot. And just before that, this guy had stubbed his toe because he had been drinking a little bit. Now
the
he's
hot
blah,
waters
blah,
of the
blah, blah,
Cozumel
blah,
made the
blah,
shark
blah.
retarded.
And then the shark bit him
and
in
bit
the
you
middle of it.
because
Yeah,
he thought
exactly,
you were
yeah. And now I'm a
a seal.
statistic. I'm the 1 in a billion. Oh, it's the guy. Oh, it never happens except this one time. But
Well, and just in case, that's how I was like, well, we're going to
that.
rent you the shark suit.
the chainmail. All right, I would fuck with the chainmail, but then you're still getting bit by it. It'd still be crazy, terrifying. But yeah, I guess you survive it.
Unless it's like a great white, yeah.
Yeah, then it could still probably just break your bones through the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's not going to be a great white. They can't survive in those waters. They're too warm. The waters are literally too warm. For
Sharks are absolutely terrifying. That movie is 47
Terrible.
meters down.
So bad.
I love it, but it is.
I couldn't even finish it.
I
because
have
it
suffered.
kept buffering.
Oh really?
Yeah, well, I tried to play it at 1080p, and it kept buffering. And I was
That,
like, I'm not taking 720p when 1080 is available.
This.
One of those
Yeah,
days. Looks so much better.
I've never sat through a movie that made me more anxious.
Really? Have you watched other shark movies?
Yes.
Cove or whatever? Or like
Yeah.
the chick on the rock?
Yep.
Oh, it's because it's underwater, too. It could have made. The thing is, I could have made anybody could have made such a better movie. Like, here's the plot. Okay, this is stupid. Okay, we're gonna make it intelligent so the nerds like it too.
No,
And
but
the other people will like it enough because we're not gonna add so much that it's dumb. Okay, it's to be like as intelligent as Jaws
the
is at
purpose
least,
is.
without being ridiculous.
I think part
But
of
it
its
takes me out
charm.
of it.
Part of its charm is how ridiculously stupid it is.
You think because then like
Yeah.
then it's
Because
like
they
not as
foreshadow-
terrified.
The foreshadowing is so heavy
I know.
for everything that
What
happens.
could go wrong?
But it's kind of tongue in cheek.
We're running out of air.
Yeah, you're supposed to watch it
It's like
understanding.
literally everything that can go wrong does go wrong. It's just like, ugh.
You're supposed to watch it understanding exactly what's going to happen and trying to convince yourself that it's not. But you already know that it is. That's why you're so frustrated when you watch it. Because you know
It's
what
rage
decision
bait.
that you exactly.
It's
you
rage
know what
bait
decisions they're going to make. But
I don't like
the
rage
movie,
bait movies though.
The movie teases a little bit, so
It's not, but like, come on, that movie compared to Jaws, come on, dude. This movie's a fucking 3 out of 10 compared to Jaws, which is like a 9.
I wouldn't compare the two. They're different movies completely. Jaws, this isn't really. This is just kind of a thrill
Yeah,
ride.
but they don't
Jaws
make
is
good
like a
movies.
story. Jaws is a whole saga. This is
Real
just
Right is
kind
a
of-
story. It's bad.
I guess, man, but we're comparing. It's
It's like
not
a
meant
porno
to.
plot versus a fucking real movie, dude.
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
sometimes you want to watch one, and sometimes you want to watch the other. I just think that there's a
Say
place
so.
for both of them to be good movies in their own right. But of course, Jaws
No,
is a classic.
wrong.
This isn't a classic
Wrong.
movie. This isn't a movie that's going to inspire future.
You want to
cinema.
make more money, give me that script, I'll review it first, okay? This is dumb. Like, I'll just sit there and fucking rewrite it 10 times so it makes better sense.
I don't think your script would make jack shit money, dude. Because I don't think you that
Give
you,
me a chance.
I don't
Give me a
think
chance.
that you know how to appeal. I don't think that you.
Please. I don't think Hollywood suits with their AI garbage and a fucking committee of fucking douchebags knows how to appeal. Because that's why movies are failing now.
People are fucking retarded. They love AI slop. They love all that shit. They eat it up. What is Netflix doing? Every single Netflix show is
I don't
AI
watch
fucking
any
background
of them.
garbage. Yeah, but millions of people do.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Trump. I understand. I never in a
People
million
love
years
it.
that I watched this fucking stupid show. I watched like 1 or 2 episodes. And I was like,
That's
how
what
do
I'm
you
saying.
fucking stand this?
You have
This is
to be-
retarded. It has no bearing to reality. He's not an actual businessman. This is completely made up. This is dumb challenges. You are fucking retarded.
But I'm sure you could write a really
This is
cool
making me
shark
stupider for watching this.
You
This
could-
is not good
movie.
entertainment.
You could probably write a dope shark movie.
And then we got him as president.
It just
so
wouldn't
maybe you're
appeal
right.
to like the
Twice.
broadest. It wouldn't appeal to the broadest demographic required for a blockbuster movie. It would appeal to
It would
people
appeal
who
to the
wanted a
broadest
better
demographic.
shark movie. But
I can make like a fucking kids movie that's like a shark movie.
what would your ideal shark movie be?
Not retarded.
In what way? What are we talking? What's the plot?
I mean, we can make it like the birds. You know, we can make the birds like packs of sharks come people. We can
Yo,
do-
you're supposed to be writing this badass
I'm
shark
saying
script.
no. I'm
asking
saying
you.
send me the script and then I revise it. You want me
Oh,
to
man.
come up with one wholesale on the spot?
Yes.
That's way harder.
No,
That's
it's
dumb.
not. It's easy as hell.
Okay, what's yours?
For a shark
I was
movie?
just going with like, okay, we're getting packs of shark. We're gonna use like deep blue sea, like / the birds, and the packs of sharks are going to attack humans. And
Oh,
first we're not caring because they're only
I got
going against certain people.
I got it. So there's a group of scientists.
Okay, the scientists.
But they work. No, check this out. They work for different companies. They're just friends, and they have this secret science club where they just meet up, kind of casually. It's a social event. Like they get up, they have a couple beers, and they just do kind of casual science. But in their professional lives, they all work for other big companies, right? This is like it's like a book club, but a little bit more advanced.
Okay,
and what their project is currently, they're experimenting on sharks. They're trying to make a docile shark, something that you could tame into sort of an aquatic.
This is literally Deep Blue Sea.
But, yeah, it is. This is ripped off from Deep Blue Sea. But what ends up happening, just like in Deep Blue Sea, they make a more aggressive shark, and that escapes from the lab. They have a black cook that works for them on Sundays.
God.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Is this literally the plot?
That was about to be.
I was already thinking of things. So what you do?
So then the shark escapes.
I got a twister.
No, let me tell you the rest of the plot.
I got a twister for the Joe Rogan sphere.
The shark is actually pregnant, but it's not pregnant with another shark seed. It's pregnant with a genetically modified male sperm, and it gives birth to this hideously deformed half shark, half human creature. And that creature is able to live both in fresh and saltwater.
Bull sharks can already do that to a degree.
Yeah. And that creature can learn, and the creature understands English, and it can speak and stuff like that. And then it'll come up and, I don't know, maybe it'll talk to a rare fisherman. Or no, how about this? It comes up to solo fishermen, and it convinces them to go do crimes in their community.
Yeah, I'm using your ideas for retardation to like bounce off of those decent ideas.
Oh, yeah. So this creature, the reason it's a menace is not because it eats people in the water, but rather it convinces them to go do crimes on dry land. It shows them that it's some sort of god,
it's like
water
a fucking
god.
Goblin.
Yeah, it pretends.
It's Cthulhu.
Kind of, but it pretends
I literally
to be
wrote
an
down
aquatic
Cthulhu
god.
already.
And it convinces, drunk fish, whatever.
This is
you
like
need
a
to go
shoot.
You need to go shoot up the Kmart because the guys working there are actually mermen or something.
And it's actually part of the gestalt of our shitty universe, where it's like some sort of semi-demonic.
And so the main character of the movie
dimensional entity
is like the main character of the movie then would be maybe like an FBI agent or some sort of police officer.
I just said Twin Peaks. Agent Dale Cooper.
He's trying to find out why there's all these weird murders in the town, but he doesn't know.
This is Twin Peaks now.
He doesn't know that it's a shark man who's convincing people to eat him alive.
Okay. Yes. Well, in Twin Peaks, it was a demon person.
Yeah, it was a demon. It was like some Native American demon or something.
Sort of. Yes.
I don't really remember.
It was like a timeless demon.
I watched it so long ago. I think I watched that.
Did you watch The Return? It was so good, dude. It came back.
I watched 3 seasons of the show. I don't.
Oh,
The Return is the newer one. No.
What is that? By the way,
stink bug.
I thought it was a fucking hornet for a second.
Well, let's see. I can't see. Is it?
I don't want to get near it.
I can't see what.
I'm kind of gonna call it.
This is a hornet. I think it's just a stink bug, though.
It's gone retarded though.
I can't get a good look at it. Lead it.
Oh, sorry. I was around the talk.
Yeah, no, it's fine. They're both female names. I don't know what this is. Dude, look at it. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, arm yourself, bro. What is it? You should have got a good look right there.
I can't see it. It's too fast.
You need some more carotenoids, dog.
That's too fast. Oh, there it is. It's a stink bug. It was a stink bug.
Thank God.
We're good. Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh, an hour and 42 minutes. We did a good pod.
Yeah, that was a good pod. Is it still recording? Oh.
A stink bug.
Did you take a picture?
I zoomed in, buddy. Throw that sucker outside. Oh, no. He escaped.
I don't want to crush it. I just grabbed it to throw outside.
Yeah, because it'll stink, right?
Huh? No, it only stinks. Yeah, a little bit.
Just no, like.
It smells like cilantro.
Oh, it's actually not that bad. It does kind of smell like cilantro.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
No, it's not stinky, but it is a pain in the ass when you're like, I have to. If I don't wash my hands, I'll smell it tomorrow morning. You know? Like, what the fuck?
Gross. Yeah.
It's oddly strong.
Definitely come up with movie ideas already. Oh, I should probably stop the pod.
Oh, we're still recording?
Yeah, perfect.
Smelling it?
No.
We got that on video.
Yeah, put it up to that. Put it up to that. I'll get that all on video.